Everyone get on your feet. We are so proud to announce our Black Diamonds,
Denise and Brandon Walls.
I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave.
Wow, that was amazing. What I love most about this business is we can do this with our friends and our family.
So God used Cammie and Nathan Dempsey to bring It Works into our lives when we were about 25 years old. At that point in time, I was getting started as an engineer, and Denise was getting started in her career as a therapist. We had a new home. Our marriage was fairly new, and we were dinks. We were double income, no kids. So for anyone on the outside looking in, we didn't have a real good reason at that point in time to join a business like this. But regardless of that, we said yes anyway. And we actually said yes for a lot of reasons. The biggest reason we said yes is because of the relationship we had with Cammie and Nathan. We knew them from our small group at church. We trusted them. They were the kind of fun, confident people that you'd follow anywhere. So I say all that to say that you never really know someone's situation. And I was at my job. I was already bored. I was working 60 to 80 hours a week. I was working with a lot of angry, cynical, old engineers. And at the same time, Denise was going door to door, going to people's houses strangers' homes, doing court-appointed counseling in what we call the meth capital of Michigan. So she was crying herself home from work a lot of days. And the reason I say all this is because you never really know someone's situation. You just have to invite them. And if it wasn't for that invite that we got from Cammie and Nathan, we could have easily let our $100K a year comfortable life keep us from $100K a month, from our dream home, from endless of hours with our kids, to 6 weeks in Australia, to, and not to mention the tens of thousands of other teammates that we have who are having success too. And the point of our story is you have to invite them because we have just a perfect storm that's happening within our company and our industry right now. Bill Gates was 20 when the first home computer kit became available. That's the kind of life-changing timing that we have happening right now. Most of the people in this room are millennials or they're Generation Y, which means we understand social media, we understand technology. We want to change the world, and we can change the world in an instant with our message. I believe that they'll write books about how our generation used the power of social media and the power of network marketing to create thousands, if not millions, of new millionaires all over the world, change social injustice, create new legacies for our families. And if you don't share this with others, then not only will they miss out on all that, you'll miss out too.
I'm good. Yeah, thanks. Wow, as Brandon mentioned, we didn't know much about network marketing when we first got started, but we did know that we had a choice to make. Do we stay where we're comfortable, even though we don't really like it? Or do we do something challenging with the chance to change our family forever? Do we choose comfort, or do we choose courage? As Tony Robbins states, the path of least resistance will never make you proud. That first yes, even just getting started in It Works, is sometimes the hardest step. So congratulations, the first step in your It Works success story has already been completed. So I want you to high five your neighbor and say, I said yes. Now what's interesting is that often right after we say yes, the next word we say is no. It's that, oh crap, what did I get myself into feeling. Fear takes over, life and family stress creep in. When asked if we can host a party, no, I don't got time for that. When asked if we can post on Facebook, no, what do I say? When asked if we can message someone, heck no. I mean, it's that initial response, gut, like, no. I believe there are 2 D-days in the business: the day you get started and the day you decide to get over yourself and get to work. And for me, these were very 2 different days. Because when I got started, I would consider myself a wallflower. I came to a lot of events. I showed up, probably because Cammie said, "Are you coming?" And I was like, I guess so. I came, I participated, but I never really had any events of my own. So when my new distributor from Philadelphia called and told me that she booked an expo in her first month and she wanted me to come help, my initial gut response was, no. I mean, really, let's be honest, it would have been easy to say, "Oh, I'm busy that weekend," and coach her from the couch. In fact, you guys, it's always easier to say no. No to blitzing, no to follow-up, no to parties, no to going to a one team, one mission, no to putting on your own one team, one mission. In fact, it's easier to go to your JOB even if you don't like it because it is comfortable. So I knew if I wanted to experience success in this business, I had to start saying yes. So I took a deep breath. I thought of my favorite Timothy verse. The Lord didn't give me a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind, and I said yes. A month later, I found myself on the way to Philadelphia with a layover in Chicago, and I was standing, getting ready for my next plane, praying that the flight would get canceled, praying the expo would get canceled, praying that anything would happen to get me out of what I was experiencing because my mind was racing. Can I do this? Am I good enough? They want me to come help them put on the successful event. What if it's a flop? You know how your mind goes. Well, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, the flight didn't get canceled. I took some confianza, and I landed in Philly to meet my new distributors for the first time. And we had an awesome event. We got the wrap on as many people as we could. We gathered leads. We signed up loyal customers and distributors, and they had a great time. And you know what? So did I. I flew home with a smile on my face and a confidence brewing in my heart. That action changed my attitude. Ever since then, I've decided that I am a perpetual yes girl. I say yes to anything and everything that challenges me. By saying yes to taking the products consistently, going to wrap parties whenever I could, getting the wrap on as many people as possible, even when it was inconvenient for me, my confidence in the products grew. By saying yes to my upline, team events, local meetings, and showing up and getting to know people who are experiencing success in network marketing, my confidence in the industry grew. I learned to view those butterflies as a challenge to conquer. And I don't work this business based on how I feel. I work this business based on what I want. And by saying yes over and over and over and over again, I had the biggest aha moment that I've ever had in this business, and it's the fact that I can do it. I can do this. Me. And I don't have to be like Cammie and stand on chairs and be all crazy. I don't have to be like Debbie or Carla. I can do this because of who I am, because this is where I'm supposed to be. I am in my destiny, and I believe so are you. Today, 9 years later, I am still saying yes because I am not done growing. God is not done with me yet. As Brandon mentioned, this is the perfect storm in our industry, and I plan to be a part of it. There are people all over the world who are living paycheck to paycheck, in debt, or are in jobs that are making them miserable, and they need us. They need us, and we need to tell them. But as much as I love sharing our story and what we've learned over the past 8.5, 9 years, I know that you truly have to discover the industry for yourself. You have to embrace your own story. You have to say yes to your next step, yes to your strengths, yes to your destiny. Make this your year of yes. Say yes to anything and everything that challenges you, because God didn't give you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and of sound mind. Do you want to hit Ruby? Then say yes. Do you want to pay off debt? Then say yes. Do you want to take your kids to Disney? Then say yes. Say yes until you got your dream home. Say yes until you give back more than you ever thought possible. Say yes until you are Black Diamond, and then say yes some more. Because this is your destiny. Who are you to say no?